What's going on, guys? Pix here, bringing you my first episode of Battle of the Beasts, basically where I take two players of similar stats, similar nation, or similar league, or all the above, and I put them against each other and decide who the winner is. And in this first episode, we've got Aboubakar and Yilmaz, and the reason why I'm comparing them is because they have been the most popular strikers that I've come up against on the game so far. I mean, I'm coming up against a lot of Super League teams and Liga Portuguesa teams. These leagues have a lot of great players in them, and it's sort of like a preconceived notion that the Turkish league and the Portuguese league don't have great players in them, but they really do this year. And that's why I'm comparing the two, because they are so good for starter teams, or just teams in general, because they have so much value. There's no strikers, in my opinion, on the game you can get for under 1,000 coins that have as much value as these guys do. And there's not much to even separate them in terms of stats. Yilmaz has one more pace, he has one more passing, they have the same shooting. Aboubakar has 2 more dribbling. Yilmaz has like 8 more defending, but who gives a fuck about that? And Aboubakar has 1 more physical. So they're so similar, and there's not much to really separate them. And do they play similarly in game? Absolutely. And this is such a tough one to decide who I love more, because they're both so amazing and they're so similar. They are so similar in game, and it's very hard to choose. But while we get into the clips, I'm going to explain to you why I chose the specific player and all that good stuff. Just as Yilmaz slots it into the top corner with his weak foot, and that's just a beautiful goal there, and it shows a lot of what he has, his positioning and his absolutely amazing finishing, as well as right there Aboubakar making that curved run into the box. I love runs like that, and he has it in spades. And then a long shot there from Yilmaz, which in my opinion does separate him a little bit from Aboubakar. Aboubakar for me wasn't able to really bang in the long shots, but Yilmaz, when he wasn't inside the box like he usually is, you can rely on him to score those long shots, and he was really good at it, and I absolutely loved his long shots. He scored me like 5 or 6 really good ones, and he was just an awesome long shot taker, to my surprise. But he's not just all about the long shots, he's just got fantastic shooting in general, and I thought he was great with the shooting. Aboubakar was as well, and as you saw there, his pace and surprising dribbling, which you might not expect from a striker like him to have dribbling like that. But he does have pretty good dribbling. And then Yilmaz, just banging it over the keeper's head with nice dipping long shot there. And you're seeing a feat of just brute strength from Aboubakar, which really does complement his pace, which makes him such a force going forward. And as well, you're going to see a different sort of strength from Yilmaz here, just absolute brooding strength right through the defense and just bang it top net. That's what you'll get time and time again with strikers like Yilmaz and Aboubakar. You will get absolute brute strength and amazing pace, and then the ability to finish into the top corner or bottom corner for fun. It's amazing what these strikers can do. And then you'll see an awesome bit of positioning here from Yilmaz, losing the defender, leaving him for dead, and then just banging the volley into the bottom corner. No keeper would be able to save that. And then you'll see a nice bit of positioning from Aboubakar right now, leaving the defender and then just having all that space to just put it in with his head. And that's a pretty nice header there, nice build up. And then right here, a surprising bit of dribbling from Yilmaz, and that's what you get for these guys. You get what you see on card, and then you get a little bit of something else that you may not expect, like a good bit of dribbling, a good bit of link-up play as well. They both can link up. 68 and 69 passing isn't that bad, but their dribbling, 73 and 75, sometimes feels like 80. And sometimes, it does feel like what it shows on card. So I'm not gonna sit here and tell you guys that they're amazing dribblers, but what I'm saying is that their dribbling might surprise you. And I thought that they were both incredible strikers, so it's really hard for me to think of a winner. But in the end, I had to give it to Yilmaz, and the reason for that is because his long shots do make him a little more versatile than Aboubakar. I found him to be a better target man than Aboubakar. I didn't show you guys any of the headers that he scored me, but he scored me like 3 or 4 of them. So I didn't show you guys any of those, but he did score me a few. And also his positioning seemed to be a little more there than Aboubakar's was. He felt like a Van Nistelrooy type poacher at times, where his positioning was just incredible, always in the right positions to put into the bottom corner. And I loved everything about Yilmaz. He was a game changer. Even if the squad I was playing him in wasn't performing to its best, you could always rely on Yilmaz to score goals. Aboubakar at times had to rely a little bit too much on the team, as his positioning always wasn't there. but Yilmaz was always there. But that's not to say that Aboubakar is still not an amazing striker. You need to pick them both up. They're both incredible strikers. My favorites on the game, as a matter of fact, and I'd love to play them in the same team to see who outshines the other. But at this current moment in time, I've got to give it to Yilmaz, an absolute god and my favorite player on the game at the moment. And you need to pick him up. I mean, you need to pick both of them up, but pick up Yilmaz. And that's the episode, guys. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought of the episode and any other players that you want me to compare in future episodes. And anyway, guys, thank you for watching and have a nice day.